Let's all scream and then we won't feel quite so embarrassed about it. Hello everyone.
Hi.
Right, and congratulations to Jim for winning the competition.
What a cunt!
There was upwards of 8 entries.
Yeah, no, I totally lost the Jim.
I'm going to crack on with it. This one's called Gentleman's Wash.
Yay!
That's my favourite. It's amazing. Yeah.
Last Friday night I was due out on a date, but unfortunately I got home really late. I didn't have time for a bath or a shower. There's only one thing that could save us. It's just like a shower, but it's over the sink. The only thing that gets washed is shiny and pink. If there's a possibility show, you have to make sure that your knob doesn't smell like quavers. A gentleman's wash. A gentleman's wash. If you think there's half a chance your cock might get a nosh, back your skin, wash the helmet within, and that's a little gentleman's wash. The other weekend I was out on the piss when this girl who was wanking came and gave me a kiss. She said, I bet you've got a big knob, 'cause you've got big hands, just like Peter Shilton. I thought me cock must stink, so I rushed to the box and flopped it out in the sink. When I get sucked off, it's only good manners to make sure that me knob doesn't smell like Stilton. A gentleman's wash. A gentleman's wash. If you think there's half a chance your cock might get a nosh, back your skin, wash the helmet within, while your pants to one side, wash them in for they hide, and that's a little gentleman's wash. I'm pleased you like that, because that's the best one out of all of them. Only fucking goes downhill from here on in. This next one is a song about when you really like something, you really fucking like it, you really fucking love it, but there's also something else that you really fucking like, you really fucking love, and you're not sure whether you like that as much as the first thing that you really fucking like, you really fucking love. And it's called Chips or Tits. Now I can name my top 10 records, I can name my favourite goals, but just lately I've had a quandary that I can't seem to resolve. I can name my top 10 films and which actors I think are good, but if I had to choose between chips and tits, I don't think that I could. Chips or tits, I can't decide which one I like best. Chips or tits, fried potatoes or a lady's breasts. Chips, tits, chips and tits. My favourite cakes and nickels. My favourite animal is a cat. But given the choice between chips and tits, I don't think I could answer that. My favourite crisps are Wotsits, and sexual position is doggy style. But if I had to choose between chips and tits, it would take me quite a while. Chips or tits, which one I like best, I just can't decide. Chips or tits, mammary glands or spuds, chips and fried. Chips, I like it with a bit of place. Tits, I like it when they're on my face. Chips, I eat it when I'm in my car. Chips, I like it with or out of bra. Chips, I like it with a buttered roll. Chips, I like it with a juicy hole. Chips, I like it with tomato sauce. Chips, I just like them of course. Chips, I like them with a saveloy. Chips, either side of my old boy. Chips, I like it with a bit of cod. Chips, they make me lose my wad. Chips, I like them with the sausage and batter. Chips, big or small, it doesn't matter. Chips, I like them with some mushy peas. Chips, can I see some, please? Chips, tits, chips, tits, chips or tits. Thank you. Now, I was saying earlier on, I can't remember who I was fucking saying to, but you know nowadays with the internet, man here, Nathan, was it? Yeah. Nowadays with the internet, you're never more than 2 clicks away from a lady's muff. Google.co.uk, click, click, muff. bbc.co.uk/football-focus, click, click, muff. Comparethemeerkat.com, click, click, muff. Redtube.com, muff. There's fucking muff everywhere. But back in the 80s, when I first started having a wank, it wasn't always like this. And sometimes you had to use your imagination. And this was called a wank fantasy. And this one is called Wank Fantasy. You're much younger than my wife, and you pay me attention, which I found quite nice. I'll imagine you sucking me off in my car in the cold light of day. Suppose it won't go that far, 'cause you know what you are. You're just a wank fantasy, a wank fantasy. Something I brought on to arouse me. I'm sorry that you knocked. I was playing with my cock in the middle of a wank fantasy. In the middle of a wank fantasy. Wank fantasy. You're still quite attractive, I'll give you 6 out of 10. What if one day my mate is out when I'm not? And while his daddy's at work, you end up sucking my cock. And I will tell you to stop, because I like it a lot. It's just a wank fantasy, a wank fantasy. Something I thought of to arouse me. I'm sorry when you fooled, I was playing with my balls in the middle of a wank fantasy. In the middle of a wank fantasy. You're a celebrity off the box, like Lorraine Kelly or Samantha Fox. You saw my act on Opportunity Knocks. Then you dragged me in the box and lifted your frock and stuck my cock in your box. It's just a wank fantasy, a wank fantasy. Something I thought of to arouse me. I'm sorry when you texted, I was feeling very sexy in the middle of a wank fantasy. In the middle of a wank fantasy. Wank fantasy.
Do the dance.
Sounds amazing.
Wank fantasy.
You're that bird that works at the gym. You've got big knockers, but you're still quite slim. You're wanting only changing in the cubicles, but when I pulled down your pants, you had a cock and balls. It didn't matter at all. It's just a wank fantasy, a wank fantasy. Something I thought accidentally. I'm sorry when you emailed, I was nasty near the shemale in the middle of a wank fantasy. In the middle of a wank fantasy. In the middle of a wank fantasy. Wank fantasy. Thank you very much. Yeah! Now, I'd like to do this one for all the ladies in the house. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're feeling it, right? This one's called Shaven Haven.
What's this one called?
Shave it, shave it, shave it. Shave it, shave it. I'm tired of when I'm licking out the ladies underneath. I'm always getting curly pubic hair stuck in my teeth. The girl who's cracked is a bit more like Kojak. It's a shaven haven that I am craving. And every time I'm going down on a lady's bush, I'm fed up of those sweaty tufts that tickle round my bush. I want a girl whose minge is like Jay Goody's fringe. Yeah. That I am craving. Yeah, it's a shame and craving. I'm fed up saving. I myself am saving. It's a shame and haven that I am craving. Shake it off now. We're off. So if I'm being cunnilingual with a lady's quim, I hope she'd have the decency to give a chip a trim. I want a girl whose biff doesn't look like Robert Smith. It's a shaven haven that I am craving. And if I'm performing oral on a lady's slip, the last thing that I want is Brian May around her. Like Bailey Travis, it's a shame and haven that I am craving. It's a shame and haven that I am craving. Over hairy beavers, I'm fed up slaving. For a baldy ding dong, I myself am saving. It's a shame and haven that I am craving. Haven that I am craving. No. Shave it, shave it, shave it. Shave it, shave it, shave it. Thank you very much. Now, this next one is a song about the former love of my life. This is a woman I spent over 20 years completely dedicated to, but unfortunately it was an unrequited love. Oh, yeah. She never once returned my emails, texts, fax, or little jiffy bags full of spunk to Countdown Studios. And this is called Carol Vaughan. Carol's really beautiful and very good at songs. I'd like to put my willy in a noonie or a bum. She always gets the numbers like she's got me into maths. I'll take away her pants and add my Corey to a gash. Oh, Carol, when I see you on Countdown, I'll have to pull my pants down and pop a finger in my brow. When she multiplies, I unzip my flies. Then when she divides, I put my hand inside. And then when she adds, pop out my knob and nads. Then when she subtracts, I put my stuff. She kept the borders up in my arms. Oh, Carol, when I see you on Countdown, I have to put my pants down and pop a finger in my brow. Oh, Carol, when I see you on Countdown, I have to pull my pants down and pop a finger in my brow. That's Carol Vaughan, she's 1985. I sometimes like to lurk around the bottom of her drive. I sometimes like to follow her when she goes to the shops. I sometimes open up the drains and examine her plops. I was a biggest fan. She sold me an autograph and put it in my hand. And at that point I felt a little throbbing in my gland. I realised I was ejaculating in my pants. So the Carol Vaughan, Carol Vaughan, Carol, Carol, Carol Vaughan, Carol Vaughan, Carol Vaughan, Carol, Carol, Carol the Vaughan man. Have you seen anyone jump like that before?
That was so awesome.
Turn the cameras around there, there's a little bit of magic happening there.
You know what's going on?
I can't believe that.
Who was it that jumped? Was it you?
Yeah, no, it's Amy. Hey, little cunt! It's little cunt. Little cunt.
For those of you that haven't met him before, this is Little Kunt. Now, we're going to do 2 duets. This first one is a short song all about sexual education, and this is called The Birds and the Bees.
The hand's freaking me out.
Don't use a little penis.
No, not about the little penis.
Well, I was at a family wedding, and to be frank, I was thinking about fucking off home, cause it was proper wank. The free bar had run out, so I decided to leave. When all of a sudden this little kid came up to me. He said,
I've heard some words in the playground that I don't understand. For example, anus, front bottom, and memory games.
Before I knew it, he clambered up and was sat on my knee. And he said,
Uncle Kunt, will you tell me about the birds and the bees?
So I stopped, scratched my head, and then I said, well, your daddy got his cheesy hole, which he stuck in mummy's fishy hole. And he moved it in and out, in and out, in and out, until little tadpoles come out.
But the thing is, you see, my mummy is a lesbian friend. And neither her nor my other mummy has got a belly. They've both got vaginas, and so I'm confused, you see. Without any cocks and men's milk, did they make me?
So I stopped, scratched my head, and then I said, well, they probably found some bloke and got him to wank into a yogurt bowl. And they put the juice into a syringe and squirted it up a minge. So you know his cheesy hole off into a pot of finer coal. Then again the pot may have been ski, but either way it was white wee-wee. And that's the birds and the bees. If you thought that was bad, wait till you hear this next one. This one is fundamentally 4.5 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. Listening to me and Little Cunt list the things we wouldn't do for £1 million. And this is called For £1 Million.
Ah, Simon would do always do.
Would you buy shares in Northern Rock?
No, I wouldn't. Definitely not. Would you kiss Fern Troyer on his midget's cock?
No, I wouldn't. Definitely not. Would you call the Crays a pair of cunts?
No, I wouldn't. Definitely not. Would you suck the goodness out of tramps' wife fronts?
No, I wouldn't. Definitely not.
Simon
What
was.
if I came up to you and offered you £1 million to do something you wouldn't usually do?
What? Like tread barefoot in dog's food?
Yes, I suppose.
Alright, I would. I fucking would. If you gave me £1 million, I'd get on my knees and eat cock cheese. If you gave me £1 million, because I'd have £1 million. Would you listen to Westlife for more than an hour?
Would you let Patrick's give you a golden shower?
Yes, I would. For £1 million, would you fill your pants up with broken glass?
Yes, I would. For £1 million, would you suck a fart out of John Prescott's ass?
Yes, I would. For £1 million, cut my cock off with a rusty saw.
Have a pool party with Barrymore.
Eat your rifle from Beatles tour.
Wear a Willie Conveyor bag and not withdraw.
for a million smackers. I saw some hackers and so I'm back on the other way round.
You know he wouldn't care if he was spunking out backwards, 'cause he'd have £1 million.
Yes, I'd have £1 million. Would you drink a glass of Freddie Mercury's juice?
Yes, I would. Where his walnut is.
Yes, I would. For £1 million, would you eat a little pebble of human shit?
Yes, I would. £1 million. Would you kiss a bag lady on the clit?
Yes, I would. For £1 million.
I'll cover up for Gary Glitter.
Eat a whole tray of cat litter.
Poke some barbed wire up my shitter.
Trust Jimmy Savile as me babysitter. I would, fucking would, if you gave me £1 million. Harold Shipman can have my name. Because I'd have £1 million.
I'd with Vanessa Phelps and Everest Moustache.
I'd let my kids sleep over at Michael Jackson's house.
Shit up in the air, like a Japanese lady.
I'd take an unprotected bumming off of Paul O'Grady.
Sunshine McGowan's breath.
I'd leg it into an old people's home, dressed up as death.
I'd spend a day picking bits out the hair on Joe Brand's twat.
I'd be a spunk bucket hostage, round boy Georgie's flat.
I'd share a flat with Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'd check Shannon Matthews' mum in her gob then up her bum.
I'd change my name to Fred West and start a club up for incest.
I'd lick around the holes of Camilla Parker Bowles. If you gave me £1 million, because I'd have £1 million. Yes, I'd have £1 million. Hello everyone. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Bye, little girl. One more tune.
Yeah, I'll do a couple more for you. This next one is a song all about losing a bet on a building site. And this one was stolen off me by Katy Perry, and she had a massive hit with it.
Jordan.
Fucking bitch. This was never the way I planned, not my intention. I was labouring on a building site, doing an extension. It's not what I'm used to, I just needed the cash in hand. I lost a bet with Dave the bricklayer, and as a forfeit I had to suck his gland. I sucked off the bloke, I didn't like it, the taste of his cheesy dipstick. I sucked off the bloke, can't deny it, I knew I should have took that job at Quick Fix. It got so wrong, though it seemed strangely apt, when everyone stood in a circle and clapped. I sucked off the bloke, I didn't like it, I didn't like it. And so the next day back on site, lots of banter followed. How was I supposed to know I didn't have to swallow? It's not what proper blokes do, not how they should behave. I can't show my face down the pub since I noshed off that bricky Dave. I sucked off the bloke, I didn't like it, the feel of his veiny fuckstick. I sucked off the bloke, I deny it, cause someone Facebooked a photo of it. It felt so waft, it took so long. Do you think that I was doing it wrong? I sucked off the bloke, I didn't like it, I didn't like it. Us blokes, we don't do things by half, and on site they like to have a laugh, and sometimes someone gets sucked off and someone films it on their mobile phone. Ain't no big deal, but don't show his wife. She's bound to take it out of context. I didn't like it. It didn't help, he hadn't washed his helmet. Coming on here. It tasted like a bag of Wotsits. It felt so wrong, it tasted so rank. I wish that I'd just give him a wank. It's such a bloke, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I fucking didn't. Thank you very much. Now we've got two more songs to do. This first one is Harrowing and Stern. They aren't my words, they're the words of an internet review. And the second one is Celebratory and Regal. So I'll get this Harrowing and Stern one out of the way first. And this one is called Wanking Over a Pornographic Polaroid of an ex-girlfriend who died. If you know the chorus, cry along. When I was up the loft, I came across a box, which when I opened up stirred mixed emotions in my cock. It felt a little hard, but it felt a little soft. The next thing that I know, I'm feeling sexy up the loft. So I unzip my fly, I pop out my jet's eye, and I have a little cry. I'm wanking over a pornographic Polaroid of an ex-girlfriend who died. But I really miss her, Jesus.
If you tell me a bit more about that photo, I might get over her.
Alright then, Jesus, I'll give it a go. The pic was very lewd, she was completely in the nude. She's pulling it apart and she's doing something rude. She's got a hairy crutch, I miss her very much. So I take out my chat and I have a little touch. I'm wanking over a pornographic Polaroid of an ex-girlfriend who died. I'm wanking over a pornographic Polaroid of an ex-girlfriend who died. It's what she would have wanted. I'm feeling mixed emotions in my mind and in my knob. Thank you. That's a grower, that one. You mark my words, you'll wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat thinking about that one. Right, I'm going to thank you very much and I'm going to finish on this next one. And what else could I finish on but my Royal Wedding version? For fuck's sake, thank you very much for having us. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you very much, Jim.
Yeah!
Prince Willie's granddad had a word he used when things went wrong. To introduce this word to you, I put it in a song. So every time he hears this word, his memory lives on. I'm about to tell you what it is, so you can sing along. Fuck sticks! When the tabloids tap Charles and Camilla's phone. Fuck sticks! When the Queen Mum choked on the small fish bone. Fuck sticks! When the Scots got pissed because he said they like a drink. Fuck sticks! Queen's anus Ripless makes a right royal stink. Fuck sticks! When Barrel left the butter off his kippers. Fuck sticks! When a corgi did a dog shit in his slippers. Fuck sticks! When he slipped up and said slitty eyes in China. Fuck sticks! When the Queen refused to let him 69er.
Fuck sticks, Queen Mother's come! Fuck sticks!
This is a cockney knees up, but it's in a confined space.
Fuck sticks.
Queen Mother's cunt. Fuck sticks. Each time Prince Willie hears the word, he starts to reminisce. He suddenly tastes Werther's and gets a faint whiff of piss. So when someone annoys him or things get on his pip, he thinks of the moany racist old cunt and really lets it rip.
Fuck sticks.
There's a royal engagement and he can't be asked to do it.
Fuck sticks.
When it turned out Harry looked just like James Hewitt.
Fuck sticks.
When Diana was shagging Dodie, Al fired.
Fuck sticks.
Her Mercedes crashed and she prematurely died.
Fuck
When his
sticks.
shotgun jammed and turned out to be fucked.
Fuck sticks.
When Fergie was pictured having her toes sucked.
Fuck sticks.
The Diana died when the Queen made no response.
Fuck sticks.
Prince Andrew got too chummy with her nods.
Fuck sticks.
Paul Burrell turned out to be a traitor.
Fuck sticks.
When Harry dressed as a Nazi dictator.
Fuck sticks.
His song was #1 on his wedding day. If he said
Fuck sticks. Fuck sticks. Fuck sticks.
it makes everything okay. Fuck sticks, Queen Mother's cunt. Fuck sticks.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. That was fun.